So I woke up around 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. The time right now as I'm recording this is 6 a.m. Today is 3rd January 2025. Happy New Year. But basically, I woke up around 4 a.m. and the main reason I woke up was because I wanted to upload a few videos. So usually I like uploading videos like middle of the night / early morning just because at least here in Nigeria where I live, like internet speed is significantly faster that period. So I woke up, uploaded my videos, put the videos to the uploading and all that. So while I was uploading the videos, I went to YouTube. Then, I was thinking of what to watch and all that. Then I remembered Iman Gadzi's video. So Iman Gadzi, I'm sure you might have seen him or heard of him. Especially during that 2022 period, he was really popping, was really popular. Him and the old Andrew Tate era, everybody that was popular then. So it was one of those people and all that, millionaire, whatever. But I was watching one of his videos he put out recently, like a 2-hour video. I ended up not finishing it. So basically, it was just him showing his life from the beginning. So right now, the guy is worth like, I don't know, $100 million or something stupid like that. But it took us back to 2016 when he actually just started his whole, success journey and everything. And it was like, 16 years old or something. And just watching this guy, literally from when he had nothing, like it somewhat gave me hope, because I noticed that his life when he basically had nothing was quite similar to mine. Not even just mine, but a lot of people like me, like maybe a lot of people around my age range, a lot of people on their success journey, a lot of people trying to make something up for themselves. So it's like he lived like that for an entire year. Then I think it was like maybe the next year that he really started to see a little bit of success and all that. But that just got me thinking, instead of saying hard times as bad things, like you're down in the trenches, you're broke as fuck, you're basically not where you want to be. Instead of seeing all that as bad thing, what if instead we just reframe our mind and say, what if this is 2016? That's one thing I'm starting to think of now. Because 2016, it was just that, if you look at his journey, it was basically like what 2016 to today, that was like 9 years. 9 years later, before, he started to, like, now it's worth 100 million or something. So it's like 9 years later, as long as you continue on this path and you keep working out and trying your best and everything, 9 years later you probably will be somewhere similar to that. Maybe you might not be worth $100 million, I don't know, but you will be further ahead. So right now that this is the beginning, right now that this is the start, right now that this is just like the journey, the grind, when you're broke and nothing seems to be going your way and everything, instead of always feeling bad, instead of always feeling negative, and this is something I'm specifically talking to myself, instead of always feeling like, at least the way I used to feel a lot is like, is my what? This is 2025 now. Imagine, 3rd day of 2025 already. It's just crazy. Like New Year literally felt like yesterday. No, that was like 2 days ago. So, time has started counting already. So better get your grinding. But I used to think to myself, like, it's been like since 2020 that I really kind of started, my whole success journey, if you see. So it was around 2019, but majorly 2020, that's when I uploaded my first videos to YouTube. That's when I started to learn about making money online, and I was watching a lot of these self-improvement videos and all that. So now it's been 5 years later now, and the thing used to hurt me a lot before that. Wow, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, and still nothing to show for it. And obviously, one of the biggest main reasons, probably I was lazy and I didn't do much. But instead of necessarily getting upset that, wow, it's been 5 years, been 3 years, been 4 years, and nothing to show, what if I just be like, this is 2016, this is 2017, like in my own journey? Because as long as I continue down this path and I continue trying to get better and better and better, eventually I'm going to like reach there. It's just going to take 9 years basically. So 9 years from today will be what? This is 2025. So 9 years from today will be 2034. That seems really far away. But if you keep working hard and keep trying and keep getting better, imagine where your life will be at 2034. You probably, maybe you might not be worth 100 million again, like I said, but you'll probably be like significantly ahead of where you are right now. That life will just look like a dream. That life will look like something you of right now could have never even imagined. And I don't know, for whatever reason, just having that, I won't necessarily, it's comforted me in the sense that you're on the right path. You just need to, work harder, be more consistent, just try more and all that. Because it can get discouraging, it can get annoying, like especially months at a time, years at a time, no real significant progress to show. that is very demotivating, I won't lie to you. But what if this is your own 2016? Because imagine, the Mangazi guy in 2016, if he, said, oh, it's been 1 full year, I've been working hard, and I've not really seen too much progress like that, it's just minimal progress here and there. So, I'm tired of all this doesn't work, so I'm going to give up. That means he probably will 9 years later, I won't be where he is today. But he just continued, he just kept going, just kept getting better, just kept learning, just kept doing the things required to get him to where he wanted to be. And 9 years later now, about 200 million or whatever. So what I'm just trying to share is we have entered 2025 again, and obviously this year I want to make significant progress, want to crush it, want to go harder. But as long as you keep doing what is required, the outcome shouldn't necessarily be like the thing you attach meaning to too much, because I feel like we should reframe it and instead see success rather than oh, I just made $10,000, or oh, I now have 1 million subscribers, or oh, my business does like 6 figures every year or 7 figures, so I'm now a millionaire and all that. Instead of seeing success as all that, I think we should see success more as the actions, because you can't necessarily control whether you make $10,000 or your business does 100 million, but you can just do the actions that will get you there. So the real success is, did I show up today? I said I was going to upload 5 videos this month or this week. Did I upload those 5 videos? I said I was going to write 3 emails. Did I write those 3 emails? I said I was going to send 100 DMs this week. Did I send those 100 DMs? I said I was going to learn maybe 30 minutes of coding. Did I do those 30 minutes of coding? I said I was going to read and study for this upcoming exam. Did I read and study for the upcoming exam? Like, I feel like that's what we should base success around. So even if you get the outcome but you don't, it's like the fact that I did what I said I would do, the fact that I showed up, the fact that I was consistent, it makes me successful. But this is not to say any of this stuff is easy, because I feel like that's one thing a lot of this motivational self-improvement, whatever guys, they don't make it clear enough that none of this stuff is easy. Like, you're going to feel a lot of negative emotions, you're going to feel a lot of doubt, you're going to feel a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot to feel like you're just going to feel bad. Like many times it's not fun. Like when you watch all these motivational videos, all these people giving success stories, you know, the way they will say it to feel so inspiring and so sweet, you'll be like, wow, I want to do exactly just that. And obviously that's a good thing, like, you know, you should work harder and try to become something better. But the journey is not fun. I feel like the only person that describes what that job process actually looks like is David Goggins. Shout out to David Goggins. If you watch, listen to podcasts he does, like, he really tells you it's not fun and it's brutal. I feel like other people, they do, but they don't emphasize that this is very hard. They don't emphasize that you're going to just question everything. They don't emphasize that you're going to sit down there and feel like a failure. You're going to they don't emphasize that it's been 6 months now and nothing. They don't emphasize that you're just going to like sit there and just be wondering like, why me? Why is nothing working? They don't emphasize that you will see somebody who literally started like few months, you have been doing this for years or many months, and somebody who just started like 1 or 2 months ago, and is probably less skilled than you are, less better than you are, and all of a sudden, you know, this person is already doing like great numbers. They don't emphasize all that it's very painful, it's very brutal, it's not fun. For most days, it's not fun. It's you waking up and saying, I have to do this again. It's you waking up and saying, I have to record these videos again. It's you waking up and saying, I have to go and write these emails again. It's you waking up and saying, I have to go back to this book and read it again and again and again and again. And it's you trying to wake up 1 hour early. Like, it's not really fun. It's not like you wake up and you're always smiling and, you know, there's the motivational music and you're walking it. Like, many times, real life, this things is not fun, especially in the process. But usually, when you live that particular time period, when you look back at, you know, the work you put in, that's when it does feel fun. That's when it does feel worth it. That's when it does feel fulfilling. The last thing I'll quickly say before I leave here is, you know, on my other channel, my main channel, I have like 5 channels now, and I know that's not a good thing. Like, you shouldn't have too many things going on at once. But I have about 5 channels uploading different videos to each one. But my main filmmaking channel, so I started to work with this girl. If you have watched my main channel, you would have seen her. But many times when we're making all these short films, when I'm trying to make all these videos, it's not fun in the process. Like, the only time the thing is really fun is only when you are just thinking about it, and at the end when you're looking back at it. The middle, the process, not fun at all. process not fun at all. Because I remember like there was this time both of us were recording this video. I've forgotten, like it was a short film. We uploaded it on our channel anyway. So it was more like the concept was like, you know, she's having a negative voice that's talking to her in her head or something like that. So we're trying to record this video. I wrote the script and everything, and as we're both trying to, I could just tell that she was tired and she just didn't want to do this. It was mostly just because, you know, I was there telling her like, you know, we said we'll do this shit, we have to do it. But in that very moment, in that very process, when we have to act and retake and change the angles and do this and do that, and sometimes I'll not press record, or the angle I'll get won't be perfect, or the audio will be bad, or something, like doing all this stuff in the very process, very tiring, very daunting, very stressful. But after all that, when I started to edit it and the whole thing came together, all of a sudden she was very proud, like, wow, it actually turned out, you know, nice, that she liked it. And it was then I just realized, and I think I also explained this to her, that in the very moment as you are recording those videos, as you're writing those scripts, as you're, you know, acting or doing whatever, it's not fun. And it's not even just, you know, in terms of filming, in terms of everything. As you're reading for this exam, as you're writing these emails, as you're doing the push-ups or the workouts, as you're going for the, it's not fun at all. But usually when you look back after it's all done, like the smile on your face is something you can't even explain. It's like there's this feeling of victory you feel that just feels so rewarding, feels so good. So I don't know, the point I'm just trying to make is life is tough and all that. I'm not trying to say it's fun, it's not motivating. It's not like you wake up and you feel the music and all that. Like you many times you just wake up and you just don't want to do anything. Many times you just wake up and don't want to think about whatever your hustle or your thing is. But also realize, you know, many times also you will be like, oh, I've been doing this for many months, many weeks, many years and nothing. But I just, like, the new mindset shift I'm starting to adopt is, what if this is 2016? What if, like, right now, even though it's been 1 month, it's been 6 months and you have seen no results and everything, what if this is your beginning story? Like, this is when you just basically being like Imagazi, you know, doing all those little things I was doing. And the real success, the real crazy results that you won't be able to imagine is just 9 years down the line. So you literally just have to keep working and keep showing up for the next 9 years, and your life will be crazy different than what it is right now. So yeah, what if this is 2016? This is your own version of 2016. Just continue on the path.